Alright, y'all. I didn't know what to talk about today. Hormones? Oddly, for the past few days, I've just been feeling really good. Like, so good. But it's weird because we're at a weird time in this country, and I feel like in my life. Elections are underway, and so many people are taking advantage of early voting. Yay, please go out and vote. The election will be over and done with in less than 3 weeks. And some of us will find out if this nightmare will finally end. I mean, I want to soapbox some more, but honestly, it's just screaming to the void at this point. Those who know me already care and are concerned about the issues at hand, and those who are voting in opposition won't change their minds. So, with all that in mind, Hillary and I met last night to talk about the walls. I am so incredibly excited, and I cannot wait to do more on this project. I mean, I guess it's still what would be considered development, as she had some script feedback she wanted to incorporate into the film. A few minor details and additions that honestly will help the story work better. We're gonna go for this. We met last night at the shop over a whole table filled with French bread, cheese, rotisserie chicken, chips, and dip, and it was an incredible spread fueled by plenty of wine and love. Honestly, hands down, Hillary, you're one of my favorite people to hang out with because I just giggled so much, like nonstop, to the point where I'm crying. Yeah, I am so incredibly excited that she said yes to directing this film. But we have a monumental task ahead of us. So I'm going to ask you all to do me a huge favor if you go to www.thewaltzfilm.com and sign up for the newsletter. Or you can text this phrase to this number because I don't know what it is just yet. I forgot to look it up, but I'm going to put it right here, I promise. Anyways, that would be tremendously helpful because come January 1st, I'm going to go and make the LLC and get the ball rolling on finding investors to get this film made. It also helped, too, that a new friend of mine, a fellow writer, gave me some wonderful feedback on my script. The much sought-after non-binary/trans experience. And that's my audience for this film. Like, the reason. And they gave me the comment that it's nice to see a situation where the lead character, a trans woman, isn't suffering. She's the boss of this company, and everything is amazing except she wants a relationship just like everyone else. Okay, I lied. It is soapbox time. That's the goal of the projects I make. That's how I plan on saving lives, by changing people's perceptions of what it means to be trans, non-binary, to be you, to live authentically as yourself. I cannot recommend it enough. There are days I feel such pure euphoria. I feel like a love goddess reincarnated. Yes, I know. I should have a Beyonce fan going, shouldn't I? But anyways, my hair's doing weird things. And I want everyone to share in that joy. Like, literally for the past week, it's been this, like, what is this feeling except it's joy? It's not loathing. Unadulterated loathing. Sidebar. No, it's joy. Incredible joy. Like, sometimes I'm like, is there something wrong with me? No, I'm just happy. What is this feeling? And look, if society or someone is telling anyone not to live their truth or to hide, or better yet, mentally or physically snuffing out that lighter life, I want society to change so that that's not happening, and I want those people stopped. Aggressively if need be. Stop killing my brothers and sisters and let us live. Let my people live. I will say that this pandemic has been interesting. There are so many opportunities I've had that would not have been possible artistically and professionally. I've been able to meet virtually for now so many incredible artists out there creating amazing, inspiring work. Just the scripts I've read in the last week by people I've been lucky enough to call friends is this display of talent that fills me with so much pride. Like, I'm incredibly lucky to know these talented people. And I want all of the work to be seen, for us to find the means to make it happen. These stories being written are incredible, and they are stories that are worth being told, and I promise you that when we come out the other side of this pandemic, stories the likes of which you've not seen will pour out. I guess I did have something to talk about today. Who knew? With all of that said, let me know what you're working on. I love hearing creative people talk about their works. I think that we need to share this joy more, especially since we're in a pandemic and we're all like, what are we doing with our lives? We are staying in so that when we all get together, we will all be there. So, really, that's all I have to talk about today. As always, keep bearing the lateness of being. I love you all.